What's up, guys? It's Keith from T and Lit, and I want to preface this whole video with a big fat spoilers ahead. Guys, be careful what you ask for. I hope that you have seen Legend of Korra. If not, maybe this will convince you. Let's get into it. When I first started this show, I was really nervous about the Mary Sue craze that's been so prevalent in media right now. You have like Star Wars and like Captain Marvel. There have been just a lot of characters that don't have a whole lot of depth to them, and they're just supposed to be perfect, and they're really boring. Uh, that's not what Legend of Korra was at all. I was nervous about it because, like, episode 1, you sort of get to see that she already has all of her bending. Like, she has 3/4 of all the bending abilities right out the gate. I don't know. I think that was a little bit wild. You know, it took so long for Aang to get it. But I do think that that's not the purpose of her story, is I guess my point. Aang was about mastering all 4 elements and saving the world by defeating the Fire Lord. That's not Korra's journey. She just has a way different journey than Aang did. Right out the gate, we understand that Korra is a different type of avatar, not only because she has, you know, access to all 3 different bending styles right out the gate, but because of how aggressive she is, you know. She's not raised in the air nomadic ways that Aang was. That's, you know, very peace, love, positivity type vibe. She is much more violent, loves to just fight shit. It's her favorite fight stuff. That's her favorite thing. It's important to understand because it's the avatars of their respective worlds. Korra's world has abandoned spirituality, and it's already evidenced right out the gate with how they actually have devolved the bending into just a sport at this point. Not that, like, the bending sport wasn't interesting, you know, it was cool, but you can tell that the structure that was so prevalent in the styles of bending isn't there. All of them are sort of moving pretty similarly to each other out there, no matter what bending style you were. And they even emphasize that when Korra's first learning how to earthbend with Bolin. It's important to understand that they put emphasis on the lack of spirituality in this world, and also the fact that Korra has struggles with airbending, the most spiritual of the elements. Korra is this world's avatar because she is going through the exact same issues that this world is going through. And that is a disconnect with spirituality and a sort of undying need to just fight. You gotta be arguing, you gotta be trying to take over. There's a lot of conflict. I'm actually on season 3 right now. Each season is just an entirely different set of problems. And I think that's interesting because, again, I think that makes sense for Korra. It makes sense that her story is more about the actual duties of the Avatar, as opposed to Aang's story being more about becoming the Avatar. Episode 1 actually does a great job of showing this, like, 1920s technology advanced to, like, a steampunk era vibe. And it's really cool. I don't really have a whole lot to really talk about that in terms of, like, the spiritual aspects of it or whatever. I guess we could argue, like, speakeasies and debauchery and flappers and all that. You can argue that if you wanted to, that that's the idea of the era. But I think it's more along the lines of, like, technology's advancing, you know, electricity, metal, robots, you know, they're doing all kinds of God, I really can't stop swearing. I don't know what my problem is. It's a bad default word. It really is. I think that's honestly mostly what I wanted to say. I kind of went out of order, so I'm just kind of looking back at my notes here. I mean, okay, so even the villain of this season tells the world that the spirits blessed him with this ability to take away people's bending. The fact that a spirit would be the one to give him his power is also an evidence to the world that the Avatar is no longer a spiritual guide in this matter. That when it comes to bending and benders and non-benders, the Avatar shouldn't even get a vote. Because I have been blessed by the spirits and I represent them in this matter, type of thing. I'm really liking this show, being my point, though, and I hope that you guys check out the other videos we're gonna make on Legend of Korra. I got them to record season 2 tonight as well, because I'm in the mood for talk about the spiritual stuff. But I'm probably gonna watch some more season 3 afterwards. Have a good night, guys, and see you later.